Good evening, everybody. Robert Jones here. I'm very excited to see you here this evening. And as you know, life can be quite unpredictable. And my mastermind partner, Leader Brown, could not make the webinar this evening. And Kerry is trapped in traffic. So hopefully, you know, everything will be all right during this presentation, but I'm so excited to share what I have to share with you right now. So thank you very much, Scott. Thank you very much, Carmen. It's really nice to see you here. So before we continue, I'm going to tell you a bit more about the Mastermind Fever. So we are the Mastermind Fever team, and we are on Facebook. You can find us on Facebook. And what we have created with my Mastermind Leader Brown is a group where people feel confident enough to become the leaders they always wanted to become by challenging themselves, for instance, during Hangouts. Many leaders, as you know, are using Hangouts to promote themselves as leaders, and newbies are actually petrified of doing Hangouts. We thought that if we encourage each other, if we support one another, we will be able as well to accomplish great things. So what is very exciting about it is that we've seen now some rising stars, people who have actually grown so much and who are branding themselves and who are absolutely fantastic. So we are following the principles of Napoleon Hill, which is about masterminding. One teach one. So again, thank you very much for being here, and find us on Facebook if you are looking for a mastermind partner and if you are looking to build your business faster. So tonight we've got something very special. We've got our special guest and the special guest comes from all the way from the UK, and the name is me, Aurora Jones. So I'm going to share some great information with you. I'm going to share my screen right now. And I love if you could tell me if you can see something on the screen. So this evening we are going to talk about how I reached level 1 and level 2 in MLSP, and something very important which is coming up in the next few months, why attending live events is going to transform your life and transform your business. So without any further ado, let me introduce myself. So about me, so my name is Aurora Jones, and I am the proud mother of this wonderful young man called Jesse. I love him to bits. He's so funny. This is my wonderful husband, Mark. And just below you can see my brother, Mark, who used to live in Brazil, and now who is living, who lived in Paris, and then right now is living in Brussels with his wife. And this is my mum. I've got actually 3 brothers and 1 sister, and you can see me just right here. I'm an online marketer. So originally I come from Cameroon. My parents are from Cameroon, but I was born and raised in Paris, and right now I'm living with my husband and our son Jesse in the UK. Before I started becoming an online marketer, I used to work as a maths teacher in prison, and I was also a CPD coordinator. In other words, I was teaching teachers how to teach young offenders in prison. So this is the prison where I used to work, called HMP and YOY Ashfield, which doesn't exist anymore right now. And this is where you know, they used to live. It's what called their cells. This is a young lad that we had in education, and these are the gates that I could see every single day. It's actually coming from education, going to their wings. So about my career, you know, as a network marketer, well, it was, I mean, I always had this desire to become an entrepreneur, and even if I really enjoyed my job as a teacher, I really wanted to work for myself. I've always loved it, and I thought I had to make something out of this passion that I had. So when I started in MLM, well, I was into the makeup industry, you know, sharing some makeup products with my clients. And then I was into the reshaping garments industry, aloe vera, cashback company, then giving out catalogs for people to order some stuff, and then I would collect the order forms, so on and so forth. Well, it was a real roller coaster. I mean, literally. It was great to see that for a low cost you could start a business working from home, but it was very difficult because there was one thing where I was struggling a lot, was to find leads. So before actually, so when I actually found MLSP, and this is what actually helped me do my research, and eventually I found MLSP, I was very excited about it. Now, the truth is that it didn't happen overnight, you know, for me to find MLSP, because before that, I was miserable. I spent something like £5,000, which is plus the VAT, which is over $8,000 in information products. Our mentor, you know, was a multimillionaire, was really not helpful, quite rude actually when we're connecting with him by email. It was absolutely terrible, and we gave our hard money thinking, yes, in the next 3 months, our lives is going to be transformed. We are going to be rich. Yes, I was quite naive about it, because I remember at this event, which took place at the O2 Arena, there were many speakers there who were saying, you know, what you need to do to have success online is to get a website, and then when you get this website, you are going to have customers coming to your website, they are going to order from your website, you're going to make a lot of money. And we believed that, and we actually bought into that lie. And well, obviously, you know, my husband wasn't too happy nor impressed about it, and we lost a lot of money. But in the meantime, we've learned so much about resilience, and that if we really wanted to see our dreams come true, we had to press on and carry on. So basically, that was me before MLSP. Crying baby. And when I found MLSP, I had this new look, you know, I had this hope that finally I found the answer to get successful in my business. And for the first time, I was actually shown how I could attract customers to come to my website, and how I could attract leads to come to my business. So the way it happened is that I went online looking for some information about my primary company. And what happened is that I went to YouTube, and I found one of these capture pages from MLSP. And whenever I was entering my information, I could see somebody who was presenting, you know, the information, they customized their sales funnel, and I was absolutely impressed, thinking, there is a theme going on right there. Where are those people coming from? Oh, wow, they are making videos. Oh, wow, they are making blog posts. I was simply blown away. And then by searching a bit more, I discovered that the name of this company, where so many leaders were branding themselves, was called MLSP. And I sang, hallelujah. Unbelievable. Finally, after searching for such a long time, I was able to know exactly what was the best way for me to generate leads for my business without chasing my friends, no family members, and how I could build my business. So that was me before, jumping up and down, but the reality is that when I actually found MLSP, you know, there were some steps, and I also faced some challenges. Obviously, I was a newbie, I didn't know anything, so I went through the training, and there was a learning curve about using Facebook. I thought that Facebook was simply a waste of time, you know, people looking about having their hair done, their nails done, and what they add for tea. I just couldn't stand it. But right now, Facebook is one of my main marketing strategies. Then I learned about blogging, about bringing value to people. I learned about squeeze pages, landing pages, about mindset. I faced many technical issues, but that didn't deter me, because when you are a newbie, you need to learn. And I was so keen and hungry to learn. You bet, after spending $8,000, I really wanted to know how I could make it work. So I went into a learning mode. I was writing in notebooks on top of notebooks. I just could not stop. And the thing is that even if I knew that I found something great, my husband wasn't really convinced about it, and he didn't want me to join MLSP at all. So I could say that initially my husband was quite unsupportive about this new venture that I found. And on top of that, I was a new mom and I had to look after a newborn baby. So that was quite challenging. And then, after being a forever student, it was really time to take action. So I had to take massive action, and that's what I've learned, from the webinars in MLSP. There was no excuses. I had to make it work, and I simply had to do it. Sorry. So despite my husband not being happy about it and not having money even to join at the time and having a crying baby, I had to make it happen, because it was either this or nothing. So right now, I'm going to share with you some key information for you to start being successful with MLSP, how you can get to level 1 and level 2. And this is basically a fast start, So I wish that I knew that from the beginning, but this is my advice. This is the advice I would give to anybody who is joining right now and want to have quick results. So grab a pen and paper, and this is what I'm going to share with you. So for a fast start with MLSP and to get to level 1 and level 2, this is what I did, and this is what I would recommend you to do. First of all, when you join with MLSP, you need to start with the steps. It says start here, as you can see on this picture. And you're going to have different steps. Follow the steps, the get started videos in MLSP. The second thing would be to choose a marketing strategy. And would it be a free marketing strategy, such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, meetup groups, or Google+, or would it be blogging, article marketing, video marketing? Or you can choose a paid marketing strategy, such as Facebook PPC, or YouTube PPC, or simply Google AdWords, or even making money from webinars. And something which is very important is that now that you learn how to market, you also need to think about the end result, which is you closing people into MLSP and into your business. So you need to learn the art of prospecting, what to say to the people who come to MLSP for more information about building their business, because you need to understand that what MLSP is going to do for you is help you brand yourself first and come from a place of trust and value where people know you, like you, trust you, so they join you because you give them, let's say, some free information about how to brand themselves using Facebook, how to get leads using Google+. And then from that place, this is where this trust relationship takes place, and people want to carry on with you, and all the time they will ask you, so what are you doing? What is your business? Oh, my business is A, B, C, and D. Would it be okay to send you some information? Yeah, sure. No friction. No, oh no, I'm not interested. You come from a place of value. You come as a leader who is able to help them out. And if it happens that your business can provide a solution to them, this is when you can actually now talk about your business and follow up with them. Grab a pen and paper, write down in your diary, follow up with so and so. Okay, so step 2, you find a marketing strategy, and you need to choose the path of less resistance. So for instance, if you're not comfortable making videos but you like connecting with people on Facebook, choose Facebook, and maybe later on you will be doing videos. The third point, once you've decided on a marketing video, you need to go to the store in MLSP and choose a product. You can select from, YouTube marketing, like Traffic Mojo, Facebook PPC, Social Media Mastery. Here in this pack, you've got all the courses available. Would it be on YouTube, Facebook, SEO, and posting on purpose, where you don't have to rank on a search engine, but still, your content will be found and you can get leads. And here, our latest course, which is about using, how is it called again? SoundCloud, with the Sound Traffic Mojo course. Okay, so you need to invest in yourself. You need to buy the course. And I would say about it, some of the courses are $297. Believe me, after spending $8,000, if I knew then what I knew now, absolutely incredible. What they are going to teach you works. That is how I close people in my business and in MLSP, and you can use it for any brick and mortar business. So you need to say that investing in yourself is important. If you don't have the money, find the money. And I'm saying that because I was in that same situation. You need to start being creative and you need to find ways. Would it be you need to save up for a few months? Would it be that you need to sell some stuff on eBay? Would it be that you do some extra hours at work, but just make it possible? No excuses. Make it happen. Or even find some people to work with and try to share the cost of the product you want to buy. Basically, be creative. Be like a child. When you say to a child, I said to my son Jesse, no, we are not going to buy any biscuits today. Mom. And he would find a way to make it happen, and it works. So let's be like children. So that's number 3, get the course. And in my case, I choose, for instance, video marketing. Initially, I was into article marketing, SEO, but that took me so long. My first article, I think, took me about 8 hours to write down. Obviously, I didn't know what I was doing, and I was constantly, trying to check the course and seeing if I was doing everything properly. It took me forever. But doing videos, even if I did not feel comfortable, but I knew that leaders were doing what other people were not willing to do. And eventually, I had to overcome my fears. And I just did videos, and videos is absolutely powerful. Like, for instance, what I would do is create a video, and with one of the courses, that I mentioned just right here, Traffic Mojo, I've learned how to create a video, how to optimize it so YouTube and Google are happy to see my video, and how to have a call to action when I say to people, click the link below this video for more information, which is absolutely essential, because from that simple action, well, this is how I got leads. People would enter their email, their phone number, and I would know from which company they came from, for instance, and I would be able to track, exactly who is coming from which video and when, which is very powerful. And then what really helped me to become level 1 and level 2 was, yes, I was on the leaderboard, but what that meant, total MLSP members sign up increased over time, and I can't remember what this one above is about, but it is that you need to treat your leads as gold, which meant that if there was a phone number, I would phone them up, because if you don't call them, somebody else will. And you don't want somebody else to call your leads, but you are paying for your monthly membership, either at Mastery or at Gold. You have to call your leads. You are paying for it. So I would call my leads, and they would also receive some autoresponder messages through Aweber. But what I found as well is that people sometimes know that it is an autoresponder message and they don't want to read your messages. So I try to make it like more personal by sending an email via Gmail. You know, if there is a phone number, I would phone them up. But if there is only an email, I would simply send an email and say, hey, thank you very much. You gave me your email, so I would like to know how I can help you build your business. And I had quite a few responses from that. So basically, treat every single lead with respect, because every lead is a person. A lead is not just a number, a lead is a person. And what I did find very interesting is that, yes, some leaders would say, you know, you simply need to get their emails. But I would say that if you don't have, hundreds of leads coming every month, understand that every single month can actually build your little empire. So treat each lead, each person with respect and connect with them and follow up with them. Put it in your diary. Treat it as a business and not like a hobby. You know, do it very seriously. And understand that when people say no, either to join MLSP or no to join your business, well, no doesn't mean never. It means not right now. And believe me, my friend, when you actually follow up with those people who've shown some interest and you had a good relationship with them, follow up with them after 3 months, 4 months, the situation can be completely different. To that day, I've got people, you know, even after a year telling me, hey, what is your business about? Can you tell me more about what you're doing right now? Oh, yes, I'd like to join your team, which is absolutely powerful. Okay, so yes, it is not glamorous because you have to go to the trenches and follow up and all of that, but it works, and it is a work in progress. What you are doing right now is building your future, so then you can create a dream lifestyle. Okay, so maybe it might be painful initially, but you know, you have to do it to see more beautiful things coming your way. So before I continue, can you tell me if everybody can hear me clearly? Yes, it is being recorded. Excellent. Okay. So, as I mentioned, you know, you buy the course. I used YouTube marketing. I got some leads to build my future dream lifestyle. And then number 4 is to start a 100-day challenge. I actually started a 100-day challenge with Adam Chandler and Jordan Schultz at the time. And it was so difficult when I first started. You know, when I spoke about having a non-supportive spouse, my husband right now is absolutely wonderful because he knows and he can see that MLSP work. But it took me maybe like 3 times for me to really start getting serious and join a 100-day Biz Builder Challenge, because I wasn't ready. In my mind, I was like, oh my gosh, and what about my hair? And do I look good? Or well, I need to have a new haircut. Oh, but are people going to understand what I'm saying with my French accent? And you just talk yourself to the ground. And one day I said, enough is enough. Just do it. What do you have to lose? Nothing. You want to do it, so just do it. No more excuses. And then also finding a mastermind partner was so great. So many times I wanted to quit, my friends. Like, oh my gosh, this is too difficult. I can't take it anymore. Well, this is where you are going to have a breakthrough in your business. Unless you roll up your sleeves, you know, and make it work and do the dirty work, you are never going to see anything. Or you might not even understand what I'm saying. But when you find a marketing strategy, you go at it every single day with the daily method of operation. And now you can start seeing some leads and you follow up with every single lead. Well, having a mastermind partner is somebody who's going to say to you, no, you are not going to give up right now. Just carry on and carry on and carry on. And this is what happened, for instance, for this group that we have created, the Mastermind Fever group, where we saw so many people struggling online, but we thought, what about creating a group where we would be accountable to each other? And that has helped us so much to grow as leaders. And recently we had Kerry Wilson, who actually saw the vision in this mastermind fever group and decided to join us as an admin and, you know, join forces with us. And she's absolutely amazing, absolutely awesome. Since then, we've been able to invite Rob Ford, Tanya Liza, we had Lisa Grossman, we had Jessica Higdon. All those people came because they love the idea of having a group with mastermind partners. Okay, point number 4, be accountable and set your business at least for 100 days. Work on it for 100 days. The 4th point would be to track your results and create a DMO, which stands for Daily Method of Operation, and Jing it. Jing your way to success. What we call Jing is a software which helps you to make a screenshot of everything that you do. Even when you've got one lead, take a screenshot and celebrate your success, because you will be inspiring other people. You don't know who is looking at you, but people are looking at every single move you are doing. And you will have leads coming out of the blue, and they will say, you know, I've seen your results, I like what you're doing, I like your leadership, I want to join you. Okay, so don't even think that because you just have 1, 2, 3, or 10 leads, it's nothing. It is huge, my friend. Some people just spend their time buying leads. So if you can Jing everything that you do, Jing your way to success. So I would Jing my success with MLSP, or if I win an affiliate contest, or anything that I find, I would Jing it. And now, this is a 100-day mastermind. A 100-day planner, which helps you to be accountable over 100 days. So you know what you need to do every single day of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Usually, I try not to work over the weekend. Otherwise, during the week, I'm just burned out and I don't want to do anything, which is not a great thing. So I would work from Monday to Friday. So try to see what works best for you. If you are working a full-time job, try to see how much time you can spend on your business and communicate as much as you can with your spouse. Be nice, be lovely, make them feel important, so they will, join forces with you. Because right now my husband is helping me a lot to look after our son Jesse. He's also working from home, and we alternate, which is so great. And I thank him so much to be part of this venture with me. So in that planner, you've got, for instance, to add weekly calls like this Monday weekly calls. You've got self-development. You've got creating one piece of content. You've got how many people have you exposed to MLSP and sponsored MLSP. How many people have you exposed to your business and sponsored into your business? And have you made any affiliate sales? So all of that, when you do it day in, day out, is going to give you a blueprint to apply every single day. And believe me, after 100 days, you would know more and more what you need to do to bring your business to the next level. Okay, so I think that probably the first 2-3 weeks I wasn't really doing it properly, but I was not beating myself up because I knew that it was a question of endurance. This is not a sprint, this is a marathon. Point number 5, you need to be part of the MLSP community. You need to feel part of a group of people who are working towards the same goal. It means listening to the wake-up calls, attending the live MLSP hangouts, and connecting with the MLSP community on Facebook, for instance. So I'm not saying that every single hangout you have to follow them, because it can be quite difficult, but it is going to give you this mindset that you are not by yourself, and there are people there who've been in the trenches, who can feel what you feel, and who experience the same difficulties, the same problems that you faced as well, and they are here to help you. It's for support and for your mind, because if you don't have a supportive family, you will simply quit and fail after a few weeks. Simple. Working for yourself is much harder than having to work for a boss. You go to work, either you work or not, you're going to get paid. Well, right now, everything relies on you, so you need to treat it as a business. How many appointments have you made? Who do you need to follow up with? And what about your mind? You know, because believe me, your mind is absolutely crucial. If it doesn't work, if you can't be bothered, if you are tired, if you want to give up, nothing is going to happen. That is the reason why you need to go one step at a time, and another day, the number of times where I listened to the MLSP wake-up calls and I felt like, thank you. Like it was answering my questions, and I knew that those top leaders who were struggling before, well, they had success because they decided every single day to make it work. And every single day, as I said, is not glamorous, is not extraordinary, but make it work. So point number 6, relax. If there are some stuff you don't know how to do, like technical stuff, simply outsource it. I mean, I like doing everything, and I know that I shouldn't do everything by myself, but I like it, and I'm planning as well to outsource very soon. But you've got companies like Fiverr, where you can get things done for $5. You've got Rent-A-Coder, Guru, Elance, Odesk. Find somebody who can do the job for you for $5, $10, $15, you know. So if you are a mum, you know, that was me at some point, absolutely crazy. And you could be a single dad as well, or a dad and having to do all those things. Well, if you have the money, find somebody to do all these things which are giving you like headaches, and do the things you are good at. And if you don't have the money, well, be patient with yourself and find other people who can help you do it as well. The following thing I believe is so important is what we call affirmations. Point 7. I didn't say affirmations, but Afformations by Noah St. John. You know, like most of the time people would say, okay, be positive. Say, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy. Well, the thing is that at the back of your mind, you've got this voice saying, yeah, right. You are happy, you're miserable, healthy, look at you, wealthy, you're broke. What are you on about? But I've realized, and to me, I didn't call it affirmations. I was actually praying and asking God, I need help. How can I do this? How can I do that? How can you help me do this? And all of this. But affirmations is the art of asking the right questions, and they are empowering questions. So again, if you got a course and you can't pay for it, to me, $300 at a time, which is like, whoo, you are asking too much of me. Well, now I would think differently because I know that this course is going to help me. So I would say, how can I afford it? How can I make it work? Or how can I attend this live event? How can I want to make it work, so I'm going to start being resourceful, creative. I stop the sabotage, and I allow myself to think big. I allow myself even to have these words coming to my mouth. How can I see myself, I project myself in a future that I am going to do it. I just need to find a way. So this is, for instance, what affirmations look like.
Why am I so successful? Why am I so confident in my work? Why can I get what I want? Why do I let myself get what I really want? Why do I give myself permission to get what I really want now? Why do I get to do what I love and get wonderfully paid for it? Why is my work supremely satisfying?
And it goes on and on. It's very interesting. I mean, he's using right now his own words, but you can create your own affirmations with questions. Let's say, you know, you've got again, you know, about a course you want to buy. Instead of saying, oh gosh, I can't buy it. You're right. You can't buy it. Because this is like the last thought which is going to stay in your mind. But if you say, how can I afford it, or how can I buy it, now your mind is looking for the answers, is looking for a way for you to be able to afford it. It is so, so important. And if affirmations, you find this a bit spooky and you want to pray instead, pray. I pray God is amazing. He has done some miraculous things in my life, money-wise and family-wise, that I'm forever thankful. So now to carry on, as I said, one of the secrets is to call your leads. You need to feel the fear and do it anyway. You are paying for it. So call your leads. It's only a person on the other end of the phone who is looking for help, and you are the one as a consultant who is going to help them answer their problems. How can I get leads for my business? Very simple. We've got a platform which is going to teach you every single strategy for you to market yourself online. Can I send you some information? Yeah, sure. Can I follow up with you on Tuesday? Yeah, sure. Is 6 p.m. a good time for you? No. Can we find another time? And you just build a relationship with people. Just talk to people, and follow-up is so important. People would say the money is in the list. Well, the fortune is in the follow-up. So that is the secret number one. And this is how really I got to level 2. I was calling my leads and I was following up. And the people who said no today, 2 months later, a month later, or 3 months later, I would simply go back to them, and I would know they would be in the same situation anyway. If I didn't have an MLSP, they would be in the same situation. And that is how I went to level 1 with some people, leads, people who became friends. And you said, hey, what is your business about? Yes, sure, send me the link. Okay, where do I sign up? And this is how you make money with your friends, because what you need to understand is that you are creating now a new network of people, and your network is your net worth. That is why you need to call these people, because if they don't know you, how are you going to create this new fortune? And secret number 2, and I didn't realize, but that absolutely just, yes, that's my little boy, Jesse. He was picking up the phone, and I was like, my gosh, you do that so easily. I need to learn from you, my sweet darling. So that's why I took this picture. He would pick up the phone and say, hello, how are you doing? I was like, ooh, this is simple. Hello, how are you doing? Simple. So that is a blessing to our lives. And the second thing, so many times I heard you need to attend live events. You need to attend live events. And I was like, well, I live in the UK. It's far, it's expensive, and how am I going to do it? And I don't have the money, and blah, 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 blah. All the excuses that you can have. But when the no excuses came around, I could no longer make any excuses. You've got some people like Dean Black and his wife, who, when they came for the first time, had absolutely no money. They came with their kids there. They were sitting at the back, and now they are level 3 in MLSP. But they knew they had to take action, because the principle of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting the same results. So I remember that Brian Cole was talking about it. Mark Harbert was talking about it, like you need to attend live events. So in my mind, I thought, I need to attend a live event. Well, that really transformed my business, and my income increased 4-fold since the No Excuses Summit. And the great thing is that it is taking place again this year, and I want to talk to you about it. And this is where I met the wonderful Kate McShea, the superstar. And you've got Jim on here saying, what you don't know will hurt you, because they're going to give you some information that you will never learn from your bed or from your couch. You need to go. You need to listen to what they have to say, and you are going to mingle with some celebrities. It is going to change your mind completely. Like I met the 8-figure earner, Mark Overson. I mean, 8-figure earner. I don't think I would have just simply met him walking in the park, going to do my shopping. Here we've got another multimillionaire, Matt Lloyd. We've got Toby and Layla and Lawrence Tam, both came from MLSP, he came from MLSP as well, and we've got two of my very good friends there on this picture, GM, Jean-Marc, and Lindsay, that I met, who are in the Mastermind Fever group, and I met for the first time at the No Excuses Summit, and another millionaire, Vincent Ortega. Where can you find a collection of millionaires in one room? Live events. And as you can see, all the people on this picture, would it be David Wood, would it be Rob Ford, would it be the bluesman of MLM, would it be Diane Hockman, Cedric Harris, Mark Harbert, and so many other people here, they all came from MLSP and they all attended live events. So guess what? If they are attending live events, we have to attend live events as well. So the results, after applying all those things and buying the courses and calling the leads, etc., well, I reached level 2 in MLSP back in December. So on this picture that you see right there, I was in Paris with my baby boy Jesse. We went to visit my parents for Christmas, and when I received the message, I was jumping up and down. We were in the kitchen. He was eating some yogurt, and I said, I need to take a picture right now. So we took a picture. It was so funny. And when there was the Live the Dream event, I didn't attend, but I still received my level 1 award, and since then, I became level 2. And going to this live event gave me so much oomph, this oomph, that I went on creating my own product, my own Facebook course where I teach people how I was able to win contests and to close people into my business, which was like a $2,000 business, simply using Facebook, free marketing strategy, and how I got into the top 50 MLM blogs. And what I mean again by, jinging your way to success. Well, here I was featured in Jessica Higdon's course. She was doing a course about Facebook, and that's how she inspired me to create that course. And because I was having results with Facebook, she asked me for a testimonial. So that was powerful, and that brought me some leads. And guess what? I met her at the No Excuses Summit. So that was great. There was this connection. I know her. I know she's a leader. Aurora, I want you. Give me a testimonial. Bang, And then I created my own private training site for people in my MLSP team. I thought, whatever I see them doing, I need to do the same. So that didn't happen overnight, believe me. But I really had this desire to do it, because now it means that when I call my leads, I know that I am a leader and I've got something to give, I've got people to help, and I can really help them move up to the next level in their business and do what they want to achieve in their lives. It's only a question of belief. Going to live events is going to boost your belief amazingly. Yes, you're going to learn about marketing strategies, but that was the first time that I thought, okay, all right, suddenly $1,000 or $2,000 or $5,000 was not much. My brain just increased, and gosh, I'm going to share with you something right now. So, live events, that is really what changed everything in the midst and how I got to level 2. Because my confidence, my voice, the tone of my voice, simply that was worth thousands, was different. So this year, there is the No Excuses Summit 5, and it's taking place in Las Vegas in the GW Marriott Hotel from the 27th to the 29th of June of this year. And what happened last year with the No Excuses 4, well, people actually paid $5,000 for a private mastermind training. And that was very interesting, because I was like, gosh, yes, I wish I could, I wish I could do it. If I had the money, I would do it. Before, I would have not even thought about it. I would have said, my gosh, $5,000, no way. I don't have the money. But that time it was, oh, wow. I wish I had the money right now because I would pay it. Well, I don't know if you see this arrow right here, but there are two rock stars, a couple with a beautiful blonde lady who attended this live event. And guess what? Right now they are level 5. Okay? So success leaves clues. If you don't want to spend your time being broke buying small little programs, you need to make it big, because when you come out as a guru. You learn from the best, so you provide the best to other people. It's simply amazing. Before, I was like, how do they know what they know? Where did they learn that? Well, they paid for it. They paid for their education. So unless you pay for your education, you invest in yourself, you will never know what they know. And I'm not saying that you need to start, selling everything. If it is the way you are, just do it. But just do what feels right for you. But just know that the investing in yourself is important. It took me a long time to understand that. But now I'm actually fine with it. So, no excuses for last year. They paid $5,000. And guess what? At the Live the Dream event last year, Ray and Fernie, the co-founders of the No Excuses Summit, said that whoever is coming to the event is going to have the same information that they taught for free. Yes, for free. So for the first time ever, they are saying we are revealing our proprietary process for getting 100% results for much less than the minimum $5,000 others have paid. So what is great about it is that it's going to be a hands-on workshop. It means that you come with your laptop and they're going to show you how to get leads today using what we call Facebook pay-per-click and using PPV, which is pay-per-view. So on day one, they're going to brand everything to you. They're going to show you, what is your unique selling proposition. Some people might say, but I don't know anything and I'm nothing. You are unique. You are unique. And they're going to bring that out of you. And who is your ideal customer? Not everybody is your customer. Only specific people are your customers, and they're going to help you find your ideal customer, change your landing pages to make it effective, and start attracting leads to you. This is absolutely huge. I'm saying that because I paid for so many other courses that I do know the value of that. This is huge, absolutely huge. On day 2, this is where they're going to show you like the good stuff. How to create your first Facebook ads and how to create your first PPV. So now, I'm not going to read everything right there, but this is what it means, PPV. What if you were able to go to the Amway website, which is a huge company, as you know, and when people go to the website, bang, they see this opt-in form where it says enter your name and email, and it's going to show them how to personally sponsor 107 reps into your business in 60 days or less. Imagine if a rep goes to that. Do you think they would be even interested in knowing more about it? Well, this is what PPV is all about, placing your website in front of, your target market. Oh my goodness, this is good. And on day 3, once they opt in, you need to follow up with them. So they're going to show you how to set up your email campaigns and also how to make money from webinars, how to create an income during webinars. And there is actually an art and a process of doing it to compel people to take action. And you're going to have the templates, everything is going to be provided, which is absolutely huge. And what I do like about it is that for those who are coming, for instance, as a VIP, which I didn't do last year, and this year Lydia is going, Carrie is going, because we really want not only to be level 1, level 2, but level 3, level 4, level 5 in MLSP. And we know that by having more leads, having more credibility, more people will join us in our business. and it's just like a win-win-win situation. But what is even greater is when you mix with the right people. So just there, you've got what we call the VIP mixer, where you mingle with all these 6, 7, 8-figure earners. I couldn't even count on my fingers what it looks like. But that's Friday and that's Saturday. This is huge because you won't only just say, oh, how is your drink? Oh, right. Did you like your meat? Did you like your food? But you are going to be able to ask them exactly what you want. So I don't know how long you've been in MLSP, but if you've got any pressing questions, you can find as many successful people as you want there who are going to help you have your questions answered. This is so huge. Before, I didn't know what I knew, but now that I know, this is great. And this is really what I wanted to share with you. And again, you know, attending live events is a way to brand yourself and to increase your credibility and what I call your trust factor. Not your X factor, but your trust factor. There's going to be Kate and Michelle and Mark and Diane and Ray and Lisa and so many other names right here. And guess what? Many of them are actually in MLSP. So definitely that is showing that, you know, if you've been to the Live the Dream, come as well to the No Excuses Summit. This is going to be absolutely huge. So this is like in a nutshell how I got to level 1 and level 2 in MLSP and how attending live events actually completely changed my mind. You know, it was a bit like initially, but going to live events was just like the best thing. So for those who are interested to come, you know, we've got, as the Mastermind Fever team, we've got some bonuses for those who are taking the general admission. It's a value of $745, which include, you know, auto Facebook Marketer, which is a plugin that you can use, or not a plugin, but a software that you can use on Facebook and find targeted leads and create a custom audience. We've got as well, and it helps you to post in different groups on Facebook, and it does so many other things. And I will be giving away my course as well for free, which costs $67. So for those who are joining, I will be giving this away. We also have Social Lead Freak. Again, search this online. You will see there are some great information about it. And you will have access, if I move this, a free blog and free lifetime hosting. Okay? And you're going to have access as well to the new Epic Squeeze, which is a WordPress plugin which helps you create some amazing pictures with some features where when somebody comes to your website, they can see, you know, 7 places left in California, for instance. So it triggers people to take action because it is so connected to them. And then for those who are coming at the VIP level, where you've got everything above, plus a 15-minute lead generation tips on Skype, and there will be as well, we're going to have a secret private mastermind with a 6-figure earner, and we're not going to tell you who it is, but this is going to be huge. You can have a one-to-one with this person, nobody around, you can just be there and have many of your questions being answered. And that would be the time to have an exclusive branding and live interview with a top earner. Fast action number 6, you are going to have access to live Hangouts bundle where we did not offer any replay, you know, from Rob Ford, Lisa Grossman, Patricia Sweeney, Kate McShay, Jessica Higdon, and Tanya Elisa. That is worth a lot because what they are sharing right there, so many people were asking for the replay where we were not going to give it away, but if you join us and if we could meet up there at Las Vegas, we would gladly offer that to you for free. And the last bonus is 100 leads in the niche of your choice and 527 proven email subject headlines. because as you know, it's all well and good to send email to your list, but if you've got the right headlines, you know, people will be opening your emails. So this is from us. And on top of that, you've got the bonuses from the No Excuses Summit. One being the attraction marketing formula. What is the formula to attract leads to you? Then below, you've got the Facebook traffic cheats. So it is actually showing you all the steps and strategies to get your Facebook ads on Facebook. And this last one, this last product is about PPV. So I'm giving you like some information before attending the event, so then when you get there, you are not wasting any time, you are already ready, and you can ask the right questions. So loads of bonuses available for you. So the good thing is that to have more information about what I'm saying, simply come to this webinar, which is going to take place tomorrow at 1 p.m. EST. And if you go to No Excuses Summit, No Excuses Summit 5 bonuses.com/WP Encore Webby, which means again Webby, where you're going to have access to this webinar. Let me see. I think I've got the link right there. So it's at 1 p.m. and you will be able to attend this webinar. And if you already know that you want to come, well, we have this other link where you can buy your ticket right now. Okay, so it's absolutely up to you, but I know that some people like to have more information. So this is like to buy your ticket. And truthfully, to be honest, we could simply like keep this information for us and just leave you to understand that. But I know that I wasted so much time that now I know exactly what to say to people for them to have success. Buy a course, take action, because when you buy a course, it is going to tell you which tools you need to use, and you start to schedule every day how you're going to implement this strategy. And the big bingo bonus is to go to the live event. This is going to propel you completely. You're going to take pictures. It is going to brand you. And again, you know, if you don't have the money, find a way. But allow your brain to say, okay, how can I make it happen? Can I save here and can I save there? And can I, try to be creative to make it happen? Because I know it's not easy. Absolutely understand, but right now, I mean, when I went last year, it took me something like 19 hours from the UK to get to the US, and I was on a mission to make it work. So I took loads of pictures, and that helped me to brand myself even more. But I had even like 2 or 3 sign-ups simply because I went to the No Excuses Summit. People saw me as a leader, and they wanted to join me. Okay, so I would say that you have to do it at some point in your career as an online marketer to come and do it. And if you come this year, we could all meet up. Carrie is coming, Lydia is coming, I'm coming as well. This is going to be fun. We need to make this year work. We don't want to wait for the next 5 to 10 years. We want to make it work now. Now is the time for us to have success. And we are a strong team, and we really want to make it happen. So again, we've got 2 links. The first one here is for you to attend the live webinar taking tomorrow at 1 p.m., taking place tomorrow at 1 p.m. And the other one is to buy your ticket right now. And if you buy, at VIP or general ticket, when you buy a ticket for 2, it's actually cheaper. So find somebody to go with. Okay, so that is it for now, and this is how I reached level 1 and level 2 in MLSP, and why live events are so important and how it will change your life. Look at Kate McShay. We want to be Kate and Andrews. Okay, so this is it for now. If you've got any questions, I would be more than happy to answer them right now. So thank you very much, Cassandra. You're so sweet. You know, I really like your participation. Thank you very much for your comments. So again, you know, don't be shy. If you got a questions, you know, let me know. I would be more than happy to answer. Otherwise, you know, you can also find me on Facebook. You can send me a private message. You can also find the Mastermind Fever team on Facebook, where we help people find a mastermind partner, okay, and be more successful, and simply just have this just like pushing forward and make it happen. So let me see if there are any questions right there. But it's so nice to have you here on the call, people. I will be placing this link as soon as I can, hopefully today. Well, it is 1 o'clock in the morning here in the UK, so maybe tomorrow. But yes, if you do have any questions, I'm here. If not, I'm really looking forward to see you tomorrow at this webinar. You're going to like it. Yes, is MLSP a monthly program? Yes, it is. Yes, it is a monthly program. It is $50 at the gold level, and it is $150 at the mastery level. So now that was something quite interesting, you know, when that happened, you know, when MLSP introduced the mastery level. Before I would have said, I mean, $50 was just like, my gosh, so much for me. But I thought, you know what? I am going to join and I'm going to make it work. And I had people on my team, and I knew that if I don't take action right now, these people are going to upgrade, and I'm going to get 33% commission instead of 100% commission. And I said, you know what? I need to do it. So I spoke to my husband, said, my sweet darling, do you understand what? So he listened to my story and he said, okay. So eventually I joined MLSP, and I'm still at Mastery right now, and it is great, you know, to help you move your business forward. It is great because you can go into paid marketing, or you can pay for whatever you want on top of your monthly membership. So yes, it is a monthly program. Thank you very much, Pierre, and you are right, Cassandra, just do it. So can I see from you very quickly, who is coming to the No Excuses Summit? Thank you, Cassandra. Yes, I can be quite funny. Okay, so somebody is asking how to join the Mastermind Fever group. Well, I'm going to place the email right now inside the chat box, right there. So this is the Mastermind. And remember that when joining the Mastermind, you know, when you feel that you're confident and you want to teach something to the group, we will have you come and make a presentation, which means that your information, you can repurpose it. You can put it on your blog. You can put it on YouTube. You can have it on your Google Plus account. You can have it, you can send it to your list. You can do so much with it that it is increasing your visibility. Not everybody is doing Hangouts, but if you are seen doing Hangouts, people see you as a leader, because perception is reality. Okay, so it is very important for you to start to stepping into that role. And what I learned from MLSP about becoming a leader is simply helping somebody to go from point A to point B, and it has nothing to do with you and what you know. MLSP does all the work. MLSP has all the information, but as a leader, you can advise, you can guide, and this is where you get value. This is where, you know, people get to know that you know your stuff. Well, you know your stuff because you've learned it. You went to school, and this school is called the MLSP school. And it's so funny right now because when I've got people asking me some questions about YouTube marketing, for instance, I can say confidently, do this, do this, do this, and do that. And I would have people saying, oh, wow, you know so much. And I'm like, yeah, really? Well, the truth is that I've learned it and I paid the price by going through the information and sometimes pulling my hair out, having some technical problems and thinking, oh, you know what, it's not working. But when you sleep over it and when you come back to it the following day, suddenly it's fresh. Suddenly you can move on again, or you can ask somebody to help you move on to the next level. So again, you know, where you're stuck right now doesn't mean that you'll be stuck forever, but you need to start somewhere, and you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to start. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Here we go. I've got it right now. Okay, so it is very important that you take action. If me with my funny French accent, you know, and with my baby just like running everywhere and asking for mommy, 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 you know, if I'm able to do that, surely you can. And you really need to grow this, you know, this roaring lion inside you. Just know that this is it. And I've tried so many other things before, and I'm telling you, MLSP is it. MLSP gives you so much. You are going to learn and grow so much if you apply yourself to it. And it's not going to take like 1 day or 2 days or 3 months. It can take 6 months to a year. But at the end of the day, you're going to learn so much. And if you don't have the money, it can take quite some time. If you got some money, it can be much faster. And if you don't have the money, but you know that you can get the money, you will get faster as well. That is the reason why before I was making so many excuses, and then I thought, okay, I can't make these excuses anymore. This is like costing me a lot of money. I'd rather just do it well right now and move on in my life. And this is what I wish to all of you. That is the reason why we are inviting you to this live webinar taking place tomorrow. And that is the reason why we are really looking forward to see you at the No Excuses Summit 2005, where they are going to share some crazy stuff. Who are you? What is your unique selling proposition? Who is your ideal customer? How to create a lead magnet capture page? How to do Facebook PPC and PPV, pay-per-view? Email marketing and mingling with the rock stars. Try today to talk to your spouse, be nice, friendly, cook some nice food, but be there. Be there, my friend. Well, I would like to thank you very much for all coming this evening, and I'm really looking forward to hear more from you. And remember that by the 21st, the prices for the ticket are going up and up and up. I think it's going to be about $1,000 to learn this information. So take action right now. You've got a few days to think about it. If you already know, take action right now. But the price is going up. And you know, you've got these scarcity strategies, you know, from people saying the price is going up. And, you know, you wait, and nothing is happening. I've done that so many times, and when they say that the price is going up, it is going up. I've seen it happening. There is no joke right there. So if you want to be ultra successful in your business and have great results, great success, and become a six-figure earner from now to next year, this is your time, my friend. And I'm really looking forward to see you. Lydia and Carrie are really looking forward to see everybody who came to this webinar. And we thank you very much for your time, for coming today. And may God bless you and have a wonderful night. Thank you very much for coming. Take care. Bye-bye.